Hey, good morning, everyone. Sami here from the Black Room. I hope you had a nice weekend. Just wanted to quickly come on the mic and do a quick video because I'm about to get on the mic in the Black Room, share with you some of my ideas for today, for this morning. First, we'll start off by looking at the daily chart of the Qs, which is the tracking ETF for the NASDAQ 100. As you can see, it's in a long-term uptrend, but moving averages, this is a 20 MA moving average, is starting to kind of flatten out, which tells us the market is a little bit more sideways than anything at the moment. So if we look at the last maybe month and a half or so, we didn't really go anywhere. We did attempt to go lower, failed. We also attempted to go higher here and failed. So more likely is we go sideways for the foreseeable future, and then eventually we go with the larger uptrend, which is in an uptrend. We go with the larger trend, which is in an uptrend. So that's kind of my take on the market. Today the market is gapping up a little bit. Still, I would say neutral more than anything. As far as some ideas for today, day trade ideas, I got what I'm projecting here is the gaps list. And it's Monday morning, typically the slowest day of the week, at least the slowest open of the week. And I like just a few things from the gaps downs list. I have the NWS, which is, well, I guess it's liquid enough, gapping down to 1395 as part of the pilot program, it looks like. 1395 is right here. That's pretty good. We're doing a daily sell setup, and we're gapping under a couple of bars, under a bottoming tail bar. Anybody that bought it yesterday is underwater today. So I like the NWS short. I put that on the favorites. Infi is an ADR, and an ADR is a company that's basically primarily traded overseas. So I don't usually like to trade these at all, but what I like about the Infi is it's breaking a long-term uptrend. See this? And it's gapping under it, gapping down to 2036, which is right about here. So I like the fact that it's breaking the long-term uptrend. Again, I don't like to trade ADR, American Depository Receipts, because most of the time, they don't move very much after the open. You see how at least 75% of the days are very, very small. Okay, some days the stock moves a little bit, like this day here, but most of the time it doesn't move after the open because, again, it follows a foreign market. It doesn't follow the US market. But because of the break of the long-term uptrend, I also like the Infi. I would say I like also the LCI. LCI is what's known as what we call a mega gap. A mega gap is so big that it is literally off the chart. This is a 52% gap, and it's gapping away from all reference points. It's literally off the chart. Those can typically go either way. Can be bought, can be sold, depending on the intraday pattern. Usually I like to go with in the direction of the gap, meaning it's a gap down, so short initially. But if it sets up long, I don't mind playing it long either. So this one I'm going to look at as either direction. But again, we'll go ahead and put it with the favorites. We also have flex gapping down. That's pretty interesting if we end up clearing this little shelf, this little base. The STZ is bearish, but is at support. Tesla is gapping down about 5%. Mini novice, possible long actually on the Tesla. Tesla moves a little too fast for me to trade, even though I'm a fast trader with hotkeys and all of that, but I like to manage risk, and Tesla moves quite very, very fast. So I don't love trading it, but this could be a long Tesla today, a long. So that's it with regards to the gap downs. As far as the gap ups, even though we have a lot more gap ups than we do gap downs, it's not a great gaps list at all. From the gap ups, I went over it about 30 minutes ago, so I don't really remember which ones I like the most. Maybe the Nike. NKE gapping up. Let's see where it's gapping to. Nike is gapping up to 81.50, so it's not quite clearing the prior top, but it does look higher still. So maybe we can put the Nike on the favorites. Where is it? There it is. And then there's a couple of gaps that could be faded, meaning possible novice, like the soda. Soda's up a lot on the daily chart on every time frame. And today it's gapping up another 10%. The truth is, in order for something to be for a gap to be considered novice, it should gap after a big green bar, and then it gaps up. So we don't have a big green bar and a gap up, but this could be faded. Unless it's a buyout, because it is not moving and it's gapping on 700,000 shares. Haven't really looked up the news. So this could be a fade, and then CM, 3 green bars up, and then a gap up today to, we're gapping to 1030, which is right about here. Again, this could also be faded as a short. That's about it from the gaps list. I'll go over it in the black room and pick some more ideas from the longs, from the gap ups. As far as some swings, I like the ACRX as a long. It's a weekly buy setup. There it is. That's a weekly buy setup. So I like it over 315-ish with a stop under the pivot. That's not bad. It's a little thin. AMPE is a 50-cent stock. It's doing an hourly breakout. This is the hourly chart. So over the base, stop under it. That's not bad, but again, it's a penny stock. BDSI is a beautiful transition A on the monthly chart. Look at this. It's done the 4 stages. The stage 2 uptrend, right? Stage 3 the top, stage 4 the downtrend, back to stage 1, and hopefully stage 2. So I'm eyeing this as a long-term play, really long-term play. CASA, I think CASA is gapped down a couple of days ago and going sideways. I like it as a long over the base to the gap fill or the declining 20, whichever comes first. And then I like Ruth is a daily buy setup, nice hourly chart also, right here over the base. So that's not bad. And then ASET is another little guy, but it's trying to do a transition A. So all the swing plays are long, don't like anything really short, swing, and here they are. That's the list. Okay, I have a lot more, but those are the ones that I'm liking this morning. Okay, well, this has been just a short video because I'm about to get on the mic in the black room. I hope you have a great day and a great week ahead. Take care, everybody.